Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Paul A. Rodeo Gymnasium on the campus of St. Augustine Prep. Tonight, we bring you another edition of St. Augustine Prep Hermits basketball right here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel, as the 9-2 Hermits take on the Spartans of Holy Spirit, who enter tonight's contest with a record of 7-4. And welcomed into our broadcast booth, I'm Robert Holland, and I am joined tonight with Pat Coyle. So, Pat, since we last saw the Hermits on our broadcast versus Pleasantville, they went down and took care of business versus an old rival, winning by a score of 75-54 last Wednesday night.
Yeah, the prep came out and really took control. They did what coach told them to do. They needed to establish tempo early, and they ran the ball and pushed, and Pleasantville didn't really have an answer.
Pleasantville came into that game with a record of 5-3 and gave the Hermits a tough time for most of the game. The Hermits were led again Wednesday night by Matt Delaney, who put up 17 points and continues to be the Hermits' top scorer.
Yeah, Matty did what he's been doing all season, rebounding, scoring, doing it on both ends. He did miss on Friday night against Millville, though, so look for him to come back stronger tonight.
Yeah, the Hermits also gained some help from the 6'2 sophomore Elmarco Jackson, who put up 16 on the night, along with John Horner, who had 13. Off the bench, Nick Leo put up 10, once again showing the balance that the Hermits have.
Yeah, Nick Leo missed a few games, but he's back now, and John Horner had a slow start to the year, but had a few good games last week, and Prep always has that deep bench with Xavier Ernest and Quentin Gormley coming off, usually the sixth man, and Brendan Westcott with some outside shooting.
So, after putting up a good show against Pleasantville, how would you expect Coach Rodeo to approach the game tonight?
I don't think he's going to change much. I mean, 44 years has been working for him. So look to do what they did against Pleasantville. They're going to control the tempo, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in our keys of the game.
Sounds about right. Holy Spirit comes into tonight's game with a record of 7-4. They started off the season on and off, going 2-2 from their first 4 games. They're coming off a close win, beating Oak Crest by a score of 46-42, though.
Yeah, Holy Spirit really hasn't found their stride yet. They had a couple good wins and a couple tough losses. Like you said, they beat Oak, lost to Pleasantville on the 5th, and came back and won 2 days later. Joe Glenn for Holy Spirit's been doing what he does. Big 6'8" kid, he'll rebound. He's got good touch around the glass. Christian Kalinowski's coming off an ankle injury for the Spartans, and he's back, the first game back tonight, so we'll see what he can provide the Spartans with.
Yeah, Holy Spirit is led by Coach Jamie Gillespie, who has only a 56% win percentage on the season, though.
Yeah, Coach Gillespie's a St. Augustine Prep grad. Played for Coach Rodeo, played with my father. Also added Dennis Horner to the staff, and Dennis Horner's a Holy Spirit grad, and he played professionally down in Australia. He's actually the uncle of John Horner, who starts for St. Augustine.
That's exciting. So we will see if the Hermits can remain hot tonight and take care of Holy Spirit, as we will be bringing you all the action here on Hermits Broadcasting Network. Tonight's game is being brought to you by all of our great Hermit Pride sponsors: Toyota of Vineland, Ottinger Golf Group, Clark and Fox Law Firm, NMR Events, Pickwickian Tavern, Atlantic Medical Imaging, Proof Productions, and last but not least, Richland Carpet and Flooring.
Yeah, the Prep came out on Friday against Millville and had some guys banged up. A couple guys didn't play. Missing Matt Delaney, went home sick that day, and also Quentin Gormley. Talking to Coach earlier, he said Matty practiced yesterday, but Quentin didn't. He wasn't sure if Quentin's going to be good to go, but he's out there shooting around, so look for him to come off the bench and provide the Hermits a spark.
Yeah, we're going to need to take control of the boards tonight again, as Joe Glenn, standing at 6'8", looks like he's going to be a problem.
Yeah, Matt Delaney will have a tough task tonight. He's got to do his job against a big 6'8" senior, but Joe Glenn's a strong physical kid, and if he does get those offensive rebounds, he's got great touch around the rim to put it back.
Well, the Hermits have been doing it all season, so hopefully tonight they can do it again.
It's a pretty good crowd over there from the Richmond Rowdies.
Yeah, so if you didn't know or aren't from the area, tonight's game is actually known as the helmet theme night. So a lot of the crowd, or a lot of people have shown up for tonight's game wearing their helmets, supporting the team tonight.
Some lacrosse helmets, hockey, bike helmets, all kind of helmets over there.
good variety.
Just over 3 minutes from tip-off here, and it's a pretty big crowd.
Less than 3 minutes to go before the tip now. Game was that John Horner was really getting back into his stride. What do you think about that?
Yeah, John had a tough start to the season. He couldn't really get hot. Played well against Buzzville and stepped up big time against Millville the other night. Prep was down early, and Horner is one of the guys they look to get him back in, especially because Matt Delaney was ill. But John's really stepped up in the past few games, and look for him to do it again tonight. Especially in front of his uncle over there.
Sounds good to me. Two minutes until tip-off now.
St. Augustine varsity squad looks to go 3-0 on the day. Freshman beating Spirit 54-33 was close early, but freshman team got it done over there in Spina. And we're starting a little later tonight because the JV game was close, and Coach Iconelli's guys pulled away a little bit. St. Augustine 55, Holy Spirit 47. JV squad led by 5 freshmen.
Yeah, our freshman class is really looking strong going into the future now. So again, here are your starting lineups for tonight. Visiting the Hermits tonight, Holy Spirit. At guard, 5'10" senior Jack Sella. At the 2 spot, we have 5'8" freshman Jameer Smith. And at the 3 spot, we have Christian Alanowski, sitting at 6'2" and a sophomore. At forward, we have Henry Rovillard, 6'3" senior, excuse me. And at forward, we have Joe Glenn, standing at 6'8", also a senior. And for your Hermits, we have at guard, 6'1", Evan Foreman. At the 2 spot, we have 6'4", Keith Alec. And sophomore El Marco Jackson, sitting at the 3. 6'6", John Horner, starting at forward. And last but not least, center, standing at 6'6", Matt Delaney. It's the 9-2 Hermits taking on the 7-4 Spartans tonight. Here's the tip. Horner wins the tip. Quick start here by the Hermits. Elmarco Jackson finds Foreman. Foreman looking to get something started.
Yeah, Holy Spirit comes out in their typical zone, or typical man-to-man, excuse me.
Foreman with the ball. Delaney with the screen. Foreman pulls up for 3. Rebounded by Spirit.
That's going to be a good battle all night to watch. Matt Delaney and Joe Glenn down on the boards.
Rovillard finds Smith. Smith with the ball. Kalinowski looking for something, finds Rovillard. And that's going to be a walk.
Yeah, and that's what that St. Augustine man-to-man can do. They're going to play high pressure, and they're going to make you cause yourself to turn the ball over.
Foreman brings up the ball. Elmarco Jackson in the backcourt. Keith Palak open at the top. Jackson gets the offensive board and is fouled.
And that play there set up for Keith Palak. He misses the first one, but look for him to get going early.
Jackson shooting 2. Elmarco Jackson with the first point of the game.
Yeah, that's one thing St. Augustine hasn't really done well all year, shoot free throws, and if they can keep this going tonight, they should be all right.
Misses the second. Freshman Jameer Smith looks to bring up the ball. The first turnover of the game, excuse me.
Kevin Foreman, high pressure defense, causes Rovillard to turn it over there.
Palak. Foreman swings the ball into Delaney. Delaney regains his footing. Finds Palak, looks to drive, feeds it back out to Horner in the corner. Foreman with the ball. Finds Palak for 3. Offensive board for Foreman. Jackson swings it to Horner in the corner. Another offensive board for Delaney, who puts it up. It doesn't drop. Rebounded by Rovillard.
Joe Glenn and Matt Delaney going hard down there.
That's going to be one to watch tonight, folks.
Foreman with the pressure again.
Kalinowski. Finds Smith. Smith finds Rovillard. Swings it to Sella, who puts up the 3. Drains it.
Jack Sella, the senior, good from downtown. He's been hot for them. Had 22 the other night.
That's going to be a turnover for the Hermits. Kalinowski puts up a layup. It's good. Marco Jackson finds Foreman. Jackson with the ball. Jackson finds Delaney. Corner to Palak. Marco Jackson. Delaney with the ball. Top of the key. Puts up a post fader, and it's good.
It's a mismatch there. Jameer Smith wound up on Matt Delaney, and Delaney capitalizes.
Kalinowski finds Sella. Sella to Rovillard. That three's off. Rebounded by Horner. Marco Jackson looks to break. Jackson finds Delaney. Delaney finds Foreman. Palak in the corner. In the post, we have Delaney, and he's called for a charge.
And Delaney had another mismatch there. Sell in good position, takes a charge.
Rovillard finds Smith. Still in the backcourt. They got to get it out. Sella with the ball. Sella looks to drive, finds Smith, back out. And Jack Rovillard, who just came into the game, makes his first shot.
Rovillard brothers transferred from Atlantic City last year and looking to help the Spartans out this year.
Foreman looking to create something. Finds Delaney for three. Rebounded by Henry Rovillard. Finds Sella, who keeps it in. Pulls up a jumper, makes it. Brendan Westcott's going to come into the game, it looks like now. The Spartans off to a hot start.
That's our first timeout. We'll take a look at our keys to the game. St. Augustine, do what they've done all year, is protect home court, control the tempo, look to push, but only when in control. And that battle down low between Matt Delaney and Joe Glenn, if Delaney can keep Joe Glenn off the boards, the Herms should have a successful night here.
I'm excited. Should be a good one.
Coach Rodio making a change a little later than normal. Usually has that 4-minute mark sub, and Westcott checking in for the Hermits.
Foreman brings up the ball after the timeout. Westcott turns it over.
It's another St. Augustine turnover. Spartans look to have St. Augustine rattled a little bit here early.
Elijah Stewart's coming to the game now. Bringing up the ball. And Joe Glenn with his first points of the game.
Joe Glenn, the big 6'8" senior.
The Hermits turnover after turnover now. They got to get things together tonight.
You hear it in the background there, some fans yelling, settle down. It's exactly what St. Augustine needs to do, relax.
Drac Rovillard with the ball. Finds Sella, who pulls up a deep three. It's short, but rebounded by Elijah Stewart. Finds Rovillard again to Sella. Rovillard looking to restart things. Finds Jameer Smith, the freshman. He walked. Nick Leo, coming off a couple of big games, is back into the game now for Matt Delaney.
Yeah, Leo missed a few games a couple weeks ago. He got banged around in practice and cut his lip open, but he's back.
Marco Jackson pulls up a deep three. It's short. Rebounded by Foreman. Foreman in trouble. Escapes. Finds Westcott. Westcott to Horner. Horner with the take. It's off. Rebounded by Nick Leo. Can he hang on to that? Holy Spirit comes out with the ball.
And those are the shots that St. Augustine is going to need to fall in order to win this game tonight.
Jameer Smith drains the three.
Jameer Smith, a freshman, coming up big for the Spartans right there.
Marco Jackson. Corner. Foreman back with the ball. Into Leo. Leo finds Jackson. Horner pulls. Matt Delaney's back into the game. Gavin Gillespie enters the game. Kalinowski's also back in, as with Henry Rolvard.
And Gillespie comes in and gets a foul call really early. Need to calm things down and play their game.
Makes the second. 14-4. 59 seconds to go left in the first. Stewart brings up the ball. That's going to be a walk.
Just under 50 seconds. See what Coach Rodeo has the guys to do here.
Kevin Foreman brings up the ball. Looking to drive. Puts up a layup. It's off, but Matt Delaney finds the ball and puts up a nice layup. That's good for two.
Big fella showing his strength down low to finish strong.
Jack Rovelar.
Spirit goes small here to finish the quarter. See what Coach Gillespie has drawn up.
They're going to call a foul. Westcott. Nick Leo back in the game, as with Zion Kendrick. Foreman commits the foul.
Boos pouring in from the Richmond Rowdies. Not happy with that call. Joe Glenn back in for the Spartans.
Kalinowski. That pass is intercepted by Delaney, but Holy Spirit gets the ball back. Rovelard pulls up. It's short. Foul's called before the buzzer. Stewart. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the first quarter, 14-6.
It's a quiet start for St. Augustine. Coach really not too happy after that first quarter. St. Augustine coming out slow, and the Spartans kind of took over there. Look for St. Augustine to try and use the crowd to their advantage as Rowdy's out in full force tonight here in Richland.
Yeah, it's packed over there in the stands tonight. Let's see what the Hermits can do coming into the second quarter. Down by 8.
Only 6 points in that quarter for St. Augustine. It's not a usual first quarter from staff, but Holy Spirit really taking control early.
Holy Spirit ball. Kalinowski finds it. Looks for Overlord, who finds Smith. Smith. Kalinowski drives, puts up one and it's off. Rebounded by Keith Palak. Palak in trouble, finds Horner. Horner swings it over to Foreman on the far side.
This is probably something Coach Rodeo talked about at the end of the quarter, slowing things down and really playing their game.
Foreman. And Palak can't hold on. Another turnover for St. Augustine Prep. Rovillard finds Sella. Sella looking to create something. On Palak, pulls up. Off the back rim. Horner comes up with the ball, finds Jackson with an outlet. Jackson is fouled on the layup.
Marco Jackson pushing the ball in transition, takes young Jameer Smith to the hole and gets a foul call.
Jackson makes it 3 for 3 on the night. And he's 4 for 4 from the line.
Jackson using the rim to his advantage on both shots there.
Kalinowski. Smith on Jackson. Sella, who looks to be one of the main shooters, guarded by Keith Palak tonight with the ball. Finds Kalinowski at the top of the key, who pulls up. That three-pointer's off. Rebounded by Palak. Palak is smothered and Sella gains possession.
Holy Spirit really crashing hard on the offensive boards, causing some turnovers.
Rovillard misses a three. Foreman finds Horner. Horner to Jackson. Jackson looks to drive. Puts up a dirty reverse, but it's off.
Fancy move there by Marco, but no good.
Kalinowski. The layup's off. Nothing's fallen here in the second quarter. And that's a steal by Jameer Smith, the freshman. Sella brings out the ball. Sella finds Rovillard. Smith has it. Step back three. Another miss from Holy Spirit.
Here,
Foreman.
Coach Gillespie yelling, this team's settling over there. Look for them.
Jackson for three. Nails it.
Quick timeout by Coach Gillespie as Jackson nails a three and cuts the lead down to 3.
That's a big shot from Elmarco Jackson. Cuts the lead to 3 here. Almost halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, you hear Coach Gillespie telling his team not to settle, and that's one of the reasons they haven't had anything fall here early in the second quarter.
Joe Glenn's been quiet here to start. Let's see what he can do coming into this second quarter. 5 minutes to go. Jameer Smith brings up the ball. Both the Rovillard brothers back in the game now. Henry Rovillard with the ball.
Coach Rodeo still has his boys pressuring hard.
Sella looks for a look. He gets one. And another three-pointer off. And a foul's called on Jameer Smith. Good rebound by Elmarco Jackson. Elijah Stewart back in the game. Jameer Smith.
And that's going to be Jameer Smith's third foul, which is going to probably sit him down for the rest of the half.
Foreman finds Palak. Palak to Jackson. Delaney in the post. The big man makes a move and nails the two-footer.
Strong move from Delaney there over Joe Glenn. That's the battle we're looking for all night.
Jackson on Stewart. Foreman puts up a steal. Looks like he was trying to get a dunk. Almost had it. St. Augustine really applying the pressure here now, excuse me. That one might have been tipped, but however, it is off. Jackson loses control. Rovillard, 2-on-1. The layup's up and good by Elijah Stewart. 16-15.
And this last sequence has been really back and forth in transition.
Foreman for three. Nails it.
That's a big three there from Kevin Foreman to put the Hermits up 2.
The Hermits really came out in the second quarter. 2-point lead now. Sella with the ball. Sella finds Rovillard. Rovillard screens for Rovillard. Jack Rovillard with the ball now. Trying to find something, finds Sella. Henry Rovillard puts up a three. Another miss from deep. They can't seem to find their rhythm from the 3-point tonight. Jackson in the corner. Back to Foreman. Horner swings it to Palak. Delaney finds Horner in the post on a mismatch. Foul's committed by Elijah Stewart.
Brendan Westcott will check back in for St. Augustine, as will Gavin Gillespie and Christian Kalinowski for Holy Spirit. Coach Gillespie going pretty deep into his bench here tonight.
Yeah, looks like a lot of rotating here. Delaney puts up a shot, it's off, but rebounded by Horner. Horner puts up another one, it's good.
And that's that all-around size from St. Augustine. John Horner playing at the 3 can do that to you and rebound.
Jackson on Stewart now. Rovillard on the floor.
Foul's on Westcott, his second.
Zion Kendrick and Nick Leo come into the game, as with Jameel Wilkins, his first appearance tonight. Rovillard puts up a shot off the rim.
Yeah, Rovillard attacks the paint there and gets that one to go.
Delaney at the top of the key finds Zion Kendrick. Delaney in the post. Puts up a jumper, it's good. He's starting to catch fire tonight.
Yeah, and he's given Joe Glenn some problems down there. Glenn having to come out farther than he's ever had this year.
Glenn at the top of the key. Finds Gillespie. Gillespie to Rovillard. Rovillard puts up a jumper. It's off, but rebounded by Glenn. Delaney commits the foul.
And Glenn goes hard there on the putback and draws the foul on Matt Delaney.
Makes the first.
And the big fella known to be a notoriously good free throw shooter for a kid of his size.
Drains the second. 2 for 2 from the line.
He doesn't let the Richmond Rowdies affect him on those two.
Foreman with the move. Turnover and another turnover. Horner finds the ball into Delaney. Delaney looking to size up. And they're going to call a foul on Delaney.
I don't know about that one, Rob. That's a tough call to make.
That could have gone either way. I don't know about that. Less than a minute remaining here in the first half. 22-20.
That's going to be Delaney's second, and Coach Rodeo pulls him out for the remainder of the half.
Rovillard finds Gillespie. The freshman Wilkins with the ball on Marco Jackson. Looks to make a move. And they're going to give us one back there. Charge. Wilkins.
Nick Leo's been doing that since he was a sophomore. Coach Rodeo's been having him come off the bench and take charges for him, and he does another one there.
.30 seconds remaining in the first half. 22-20, the Hermits lead. Marco Jackson needs to get across. Finds Foreman. Back to Jackson. Foreman looking to drain some clock here.
Coach Rodeo calling for the last shot. Look for them to go with about 8 seconds left.
Jackson in the corner. Drives, puts up a jumper. It's good. 4 seconds remaining. The full quarter is short. That's going to do it for the half. So that will send us to halftime tonight with the Hermits leading 24-20. Pat Coyle and I will be back with the first half stats right after some words from our Hermit sponsors.
Toyota of Vineland. We have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
And we are back here at St. Augustine Prep with the Hermits leading Holy Spirit 24-20. It's Robert Holland alongside my broadcast partner, Pat Coyle. So, Pat, what are your thoughts on the first half tonight?
A pretty strong first half from Holy Spirit. St. Augustine able to turn them over a bit late. Prep coming out slow in the first quarter. Able to go on a 10-2 run to tie the game back up. It's been a fairly low scoring considering this is a St. Augustine Prep game. The battle of Matt Delaney and Joe Glenn is going to be one to look forward to the rest of the game.
Yeah, let's go take a look at the stats now. For Pleasantville, we have Sella, who put up 5 in the first half, alongside freshman Smith, who had 3. Kalinowski put up 2, and Joe Glenn and Rolivard both had 4 points. For the Hermits, Delaney led the scoring with 9 points, Elmarco Jackson with 8, Foreman with 5, and John Horner with 2 points. Back to you, Pat.
Yeah, look for Holy Spirit. Look for the veteran Christian Kalinowski to can take more control here in the second half. He hasn't been doing it lately because he's been banged up with that hurt ankle, but look for him to calm things down for the Spartans. As for the young freshmen the Holy Spirit has, they could get a little rattled by the St. Augustine Prep defense that Coach Rodeo is putting a lot of pressure on them. And as for St. Augustine, keep doing what they did in the second quarter. So it was a good second quarter for St. Augustine. We're strong down low, caused Holy Spirit to turn the ball over. They pushed when they wanted to, and slowed things down when they wanted to, and that really took away Holy Spirit's momentum.
We hope you're enjoying the game tonight on Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. Tonight's game and all of our broadcasts are brought to you through the generous support of our Hermits sponsors: Toyota of Vineland, Ottinger Golf Group, Clark & Fox Law Firm, NMR Events, Pickwickian Tavern, Atlantic Medical Imaging, Proof Productions, and finally Richland Carpet and Flooring. Getting ready to start the second half. What are you looking forward to seeing tonight, Pat?
I'm looking for Coach Rodeo to continue what he had his boys doing in the second quarter. Like we said earlier, St. Augustine had a really good second quarter, cutting the lead down, going on a run, and causing Holy Spirit to turn the ball over. Look for the crowd to come in to affect a little bit more, just to rattle the Spartans a little bit. They haven't really played in this environment yet this year. And look for St. Augustine to use that to their advantage.
Yeah, hopefully we see a little bit more of the battle between 6'8" Joe Glenn and 6'6" Matt Delaney. Joe Glenn's been a little bit quiet here in the first half.
And Matt Delaney is probably the best big Joe Glenn has gone against, and we'll see until the playoffs, as they'll have to take on one of those powerhouses in Roselle Catholic or Randy School.
Less than 30 seconds remaining.
Matt Delaney and Joe Glenn will be the battle to watch here in the second half.
Sounds about right. Seconds to go until the second half kicks off. The Hermits leading 24. Holy Spirit 20. Foreman looks to inbound to start the half. Foreman to Horner. Foreman looking to create something. Finds Jackson. At the corner, puts up a nice 2. It's good.
And that's a quick jump shot by Elmarco, and he's going to that shot a lot in the first half, and he's knocked a few down. St. Augustine back out. And
Kalinowski puts up a jumper. It's off. Horner with the rebound. Finds Elmarco Jackson. Jackson brings it back out to Horner. Foreman drives. Horner puts up a 3. He's known for making those as a big man. He's a spot-up shooter.
And John Horner knocks down the big one. Puts St. Augustine up 9, going on a run here early to start the second.
Freshman Jameer Smith. Finds Sella. Sella looks for a screen. He gets one. Passes up on the 3. Glenn finds Smith in the corner. Glenn sets a screen. Elmarco Jackson goes right around it. Tipped out of bounds by Kevin Foreman. Holy Spirit remains possession.
And Foreman's kept Kalinowski pretty quiet, only 2 points in the first half, and Kevin Foreman's really applying the pressure to Kalinowski here.
Glenn looking to create something. Finds Sella in the corner. Puts one up. Overshoots it. Horner with the rebound. Jackson looks to break. Puts one up. It's good.
And the Prep going on a 7-0 run to start the second half. Put them up 11. Marco Jackson slicing down the paint there.
That's exactly what we wanted to see. And Jamie Gillespie's going to use his first full timeout.
Not much for Coach Rodeo to say right now. Just keep doing what they're doing. Looks to be what he's telling them.
Holy Spirit's going to need to get something going here if they want to get back into this game. Jameer Smith brings up the ball. Marco Jackson on him tight. Rovillard finds Sella. Sella. Rovillard puts up a jumper. They can't seem to find anything here, but Sella gets an offensive rebound. He's in the corner. He puts up a three. It's good.
Jack Sella trying to get the Spartans back hot again.
Foreman stops in his tracks, finds Horner. Marco Jackson creating some space. Gets the ball in the corner. Palak to Foreman. Foreman gets a screen from Delaney. Palak passes up from the three and finds Delaney in the post. That's going to be a steal from Henry Rovillard. Marco Jackson really applying pressure there in the backcourt. Sella for three. That's 2 for 2 here. Marco Jackson passes up the three. The Hermits looking to end Holy Spirit's little run.
Yeah, Kevin Foreman's taking over, calm things down.
Jackson from the key. That two's off. And the freshman Jameer Smith. And they're going to call a walk. Spot on, Pat, spot on.
That's a good call there. Kalinowski called it outside the three-point line, and there's no way he's getting to the rim without taking a dribble.
Had to get himself a little block in there after the play anyways, too. Foreman brings up the ball. Finds Palak in the corner. He brings it out. Delaney back to Palak. Palak puts one up. He's fouled.
Yeah, Keith Palak off the feed from Delaney on that back Laker cut. Delaney with the good. He's a good passer for a post player. Finds Palak and will go to the line.
Off the front rim, misses the first. Palak makes the second. His first points of the game. And Zion Kendrick just comes in for him. Jack Rovillard now in the game, brings up the ball. Finds Glenn, who's looking to post up. Puts one up. It's good for two.
Yeah, we talked about Joe Glenn's touch around the rim, and puts that one up over Matt Delaney there.
Delaney finds Jackson. Jackson looking to create a spark here. 4-point game.
Holy Spirit switching on all screens. Look for Coach Rody to pick that up and create some things and get some mismatches.
Stewart commits the foul. Delaney in the post, puts one up, it's good. He's dominating Joe Glenn tonight, if I have to say so myself.
That he is. Delaney again over the front of the rim, over the big 6'8", Joe Glenn.
Glenn in the post, puts one up, it's way off. Good defense there from Delaney. Finds Foreman. And a quick outburst there from the Hermits. That puts their lead to 8.
That's St. Augustine basketball looking to run when they can.
Glenn with the rebound.
Looks like a foul call on number 1, Zion Kendrick.
Rovillard inbounds. Stolen by Delaney. Delaney finds Horner.
That's tipped away by Kalinowski. As can't tell who it is with the helmet on over there, but one of the Richmond Rowdies makes a play.
Delaney with a quick move. Finds Foreman, who puts up a shot. Off the front iron. Sella looks to break. Jack Rovillard with the ball now. Finds his brother, Henry Rovillard. Glenn outside of his comfort zone. Finds Sella, who puts up a jumper. It's off. Horner with the rebound. Jackson looks to break. A Euro step, and it's blocked by Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn comes up and gets that one from behind. Jackson looking to push there, but not a lot of numbers, so he had to go to the rim.
Westcott's in for Jackson. Stolen by Holy Spirit. Rovillard brings up the ball.
It's going to be a block there on Brendan Westcott. Try to take the charge, but Rovillard avoids.
Rovillard makes the first.
Gillespie back in for Holy Spirit.
The big man's out. The second one, excuse me, is in and out. Foreman looks to break. Delaney on the mismatch. Puts up a short 2, it's off. Rebounded by Kalinowski.
Spirit going really small here. Look for St. Augustine to try and find Delaney down low.
Rovillard pulls up for 3, it's off. 7-point game. Hendrick finds Horner. Horner. Timeout.
Coach Rodeo taking a timeout. He doesn't like what he sees there.
It's going to be Coach Rodeo's 30-second timeout of the game.
Palace checking back in for St. Augustine.
(36-29), the Hermits lead with a minute 36 remaining in the third quarter. Westcott finds Palak. Back to Westcott. Jackson looking for an option. Finds Palak at the 3. Back to Westcott. Good ball movement here by the Hermits.
Look for them to get it to Delaney. And that's a good call by the officials. Kalinowski landed out of bounds. And St. Augustine doing what Coach Rodeo says, they get into Matt Delaney. That mismatch is pretty big.
Jackson finds the ball. Foreman has it. Jackson at the 3, finds Palak. Foreman looking to start it up.
Delaney, knowing he has that mismatch, is calling for the ball.
45 seconds here left in the third quarter. Let's see what the Hermits are going to do. Jackson takes a look at the clock. .30 seconds remaining. Horner with the ball.
Sella all over Horner there. No call, though.
Looks like the Hermits are going to hold for the last shot. Foreman loses control but gains it back. Delaney finds Horner in the post. He puts one up. That's a good look and a good take by Horner. Good for 2.
Yeah, nice job by Matt Delaney to stay strong on the sideline over there.
Roverlard's 3 is out of bounds. Off the iron. .7 remaining in the third quarter. Foreman pulls up from a little bit behind the half.
Ooh.
And it's off the backboard. That's going to be the end of the third quarter here tonight. 38-29, the Hermits lead the Spartans.
St. Augustine expands their lead a little bit in the third quarter. Not as clean as I'd like to see, but still getting the job done. Only allowing Spirit to score 9 there, which is pretty big.
The Hermits looking to hold an 8-point lead now going into the fourth.
We'll see what Coach Gillespie has for his guys over there. Original starting 5 back out for St. Augustine.
Jack Rovelard inbounding to start the fourth quarter. Jameer Smith back in the game. He's been out for a little bit now with 3 fouls. Kalinowski. Glenn with the ball outside the 3. Rovelard looks to drive. It's off, rebounded by Palak. Palak finds Foreman. Foreman looking to break. Finds Jackson at the 3. Foreman has it. Jackson. Delaney puts up one from the foul line. It's good.
Yeah, and they're looking to isolate El Marco, but he kind of got caught underneath, and Delaney finds an open space and knocks down the jumper.
Kalinowski drives, puts up a reverse. It's off. Delaney with the rebound. Finds Foreman. Timeout, Coach Rodeo.
Coach Rodeo with a timeout. Saw something he wasn't too happy about.
7 minutes to go here in the fourth. St. Augustine leads 40-29. Looking to make it N-2 on the season. So, Pat, what do you see so far out of the first minute of the fourth quarter? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking for St. Augustine to pretty much continue what they do all game. They look for them to possess the ball and look for layups. They're going to run sets. They're going to try and knock some time off, but also try and get some easy baskets. But they're also still going to apply the pressure on the defensive end, and if they can cause some turnovers, they're going to push and lay the ball up.
They're going to keep playing their game. Elmarco Jackson now with the inbound. Foreman with the ball. 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Corner underneath. Puts up a layup. It's good. Sella with the ball, holding. Glenn outside the three. Sella to Smith. Smith to Rovillard. A lot of movement here from Holy Spirit. Rovillard passes up on the three and looks for the two. Off the rim and in.
Yeah, Rovillard cutting down the middle there, lays it over the front of the rim. Holy Spirit did take a lot of time off the clock there, though.
That's a good take from Jack Sella. Cuts the lead to 9.
Yeah,
Holy Spirit in the press.
That last possession for St. Augustine is not what Coach Rodeo wants. He doesn't want a quick contested jump
Corner
shot.
from the corner. Bang!
That he'll take. A wide open corner three is something Coach Rodeo will take there.
Sella looking to put one back. Passes it up, gives it back to Rovillard. Kalinowski.
Foreman's been all over Kalinowski tonight.
Marco Jackson looking to break. Jackson misses the slam. He went up for it. So close. The lead stays at 12. And that's blocked by Palick.
Yeah, Palick sends that one to the third row. And it'll be taken out by Zion Kendrick.
Zion Kendrick on Smith. Smith gets him jumping. Glenn puts up a 4-footer. It's good. Warner in the backcourt. Foreman crosses. Delaney on the mismatch, puts up a fadeaway jumper, and it's good. He's been dominating the paint tonight.
Delaney finds a contact from Joe Glenn, bounces off and knocks down the fadeaway.
Rovillard misses a layup. Delaney with the rebound. He finds Foreman. Foreman's being smothered, and they're going to call a travel on him. Smith with the ball. Looks to drive, puts up a layup, it's good.
It's a good take there by the young freshman.
10-point lead now with less than 4 to go.
Spirit coming out in a 2-2-1 press, and they call St. Augustine to turn it over.
Stewart in the corner. Off the rim, off the backward, and it's good. 7-point lead now with 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the game.
It was a very friendly roll there for Elijah Stewart. Uses every part of the rim. And I think Coach Gillespie just helped out Coach Rodeo there a little bit. I don't know if I would have taken that time out there. Let's Coach Rodeo come back and talk about how he wants to attack this press.
Holy Spirit really applying the pressure here late on in the fourth, looking to narrow down this lead.
Yeah, Holy Spirit needs to create some turnovers, and they need to capitalize on those turnovers. Coach Kyle Serrano down there instructing the Hermits on how to attack this 2-2-1. Very small lineup here for Holy Spirit. Joe Glenn being the only one over 6 foot.
Jamil Wilkins, as with Stewart's, back in the game. Halleck crosses half court, finds Horner. Horner swings it over to Foreman. Foreman back up to Elmarco Jackson.
Straight man here from the Spartans.
Jackson to Foreman. Foreman with the ball now. Finds Horner at the 3. Foreman passes up on the 3.
Yeah, Coach Rodeo instructing his guys to look for solely layups. Easiest shot in the game.
And that's a great pass by Elmarco Jackson. Alec puts up the layup, and it's good, just like you said, Pat.
No complaints there from Coach Rodeo.
Elijah Stewart with the ball. Stewart looks for a layup. Off the front rim. Foreman now. Finds Horner. Horner finds Jackson. St. Augustine trying to control the clock now. As Foreman puts up a layup, it's off, rebounded by Wilkins. Wilkins looks to drive. Euro step and the layup's off, but they call a foul.
The foul's on Matt Delaney. I think he grabbed his jersey going down the lane there.
The first one's off.
Kalinowski checks back in for Holy Spirit.
The big man, Joe Glenn, comes off.
It's an even smaller lineup for Coach Gillespie. Look for St. Augustine to take advantage down there with Matt Delaney and John Horner.
The second one's good, cuts the lead to 8. Palak inbounds to Foreman. Foreman back to Palak. Jackson's fouled by Stewart.
Yeah, Stewart came over his back there.
Jackson with the ball. And another foul's committed, this time by Jack Sella.
Yeah, there weren't many fouls called in the second half, so Holy Spirit has to make up some ground in the game to get St. Augustine in the bonus to try and get them to miss some free throws and get Spirit some extra possessions.
Palak finds Foreman. Foreman to Horner. Horner to Delaney. Delaney puts up the layup. It's good.
Big to big, block to block down there. Horner to Delaney.
The lead extends to 10. Kalinowski pulls up for 3. It's good. 7-point lead now.
Yeah, and the experienced senior taking a big shot there.
Delaney. And Horner with the slam.
John Horner with a monster slam there off the feet from Delaney as the crowd goes crazy.
That's a great play by St. Augustine Prep. Stewart pulls up the jumper, it's off. Horner with the rebound. The Hermits looking to ice the game now. That's going to be a travel on Keith Palak. 40 seconds remaining in this one. The Hermits lead 53-44.
Glennon Gillespie back in for Holy Spirit.
And Zion Kendrick enters the game for Keith Palak. Jameer Smith.
A little bit of a push off there, but he gets away with it.
Delaney rips away that rebound. He's being smothered right now.
Yeah, and the officials have swallowed the whistle.
Gillespie gets an easy 2.
Yeah, it's tough to swallow after that one. Kevin Foreman's tackled there. Yeah, Coach
Delaney
Rodeo,
looking for an outlet.
Coach Rodeo not happy with the officials' choice to pretty much swallow the whistle and let the time run out.
And it looks like that's going to be the game. So that will beat Holy Spirit by a final score of 53-46. Overall, a solid performance tonight by the Hermits.
Yeah, solid. I'd say more in the second half. Holy Spirit came out strong. This is a pretty good Spartan team, talented, but they haven't got a lot of things going. St. Augustine with a pretty convincing second half. Started slow in the first half. We'll be back after this commercial.
At Toyota of Vineland, we have a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles inspected to give you peace of mind and offered at incredible values, starting as low as $49.95. Get top dollar for your trade. Plus, our Toyota certified vehicles come with a limited warranty and roadside assistance. At Toyota of Vineland, we strive to be the best dealership in town by taking care of what's really important, you. So come to Toyota of Vineland. We have the best cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
And we are back here at St. Augustine Prep as the Hermits beat the Spartans of Holy Spirit, 53-46. Taking a look at tonight's stats for the Hermits, Delaney led the scoring with 17, Horner with 14, and Jackson with 12. The defense from Foreman tonight was significant. Holy Spirit was led by Sella, who had 14.
Yeah, Matt Delaney really did what he's been doing all year. He won the battle against Joe Glenn tonight. Coach Rodeo asked him to go out and beat Joe Glenn, and Delaney did just that. Jackson handled the ball well, handled the pressure well, and John Horner stayed hot, knocked down a few threes and a big monster slam down there. And Kevin Foreman didn't do much in the scoring game, but he shut down Christian Kalinowski. Only had 4 points tonight, which was a lot to ask from Kevin Foreman, and he did it very well. Jack Sella stayed hot for Holy Spirit, and with 14, look for the Spartans to bounce back this week.
Overall, a really solid performance tonight as the Hermits move to 10-2 on the season, and Holy Spirit falls to 7-5. That's going to do it for us tonight. We want to thank our Hermit broadcast crew, and that helped us bring you tonight's game. Brennan McGrath and Vincent Campanaro on the camera, and Jeffrey George on the board. Steve Hawk helping us with the stats, and of course Will Morris, the voice of the Hermits, providing us with all the important information about tonight's game. Once again, your final score, the Hermits 53, Holy Spirit 46. Our next basketball game will be Wednesday at Wildwood Catholic at 7 p.m. We will be live again on Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel on Saturday afternoon, January 25th, as the Hermits host Bordentown, and the Hermits Broadcasting will be here to bring you all the action. Until then, this is Robert Holland.
Patrick Coyle.
Signing off. Thanks for watching the St. Augustine Prep Basketball on the Hermits Broadcasting Network.